I play the cowboy. Little Valley Sue is a young girl who lives in the Dust Bowl with her family that is, to say it's dysfunctional would be doing it a disservice. She's got, an interesting little childhood to deal with, her and her brother, and her mother's an interesting character who sort of floats from guy to guy looking for somebody to take care of her. And Valley Sue, out of necessity, creates an escape for herself with this sort of imaginary friend who's a cowboy on a movie screen, and that's who I play.
Set. Okay. And set. And action. Beautiful.
I suppose making old Ray had anything to do with Francine disappearing?
Good. You're low down enough.
And action.
So Ma could have been chasing a two-faced dog, huh?
Most likely has. Well, AJ, the person, she's kind of magical. I mean, she's got a thing, she's got a quality that is that you don't find very often, especially in somebody so young. And I think we hit it off right away. And I think over the next few days we will start to hopefully we'll develop that thing, and by the end of it, by the time we're done shooting, we'll have a great relationship.
Greta says men just want one thing and women got it.
I don't know if men are that predictable. Some of us are quite complex and sensitive.
I know somebody like that.
I know you do.
Not you.
Oh, right. That pretty boy you're always gawking at school.
He's not a pretty boy.
Well, hell, he better be. There's a lot of hanging around waiting for ugly. Honestly, when I read the script, when it was sent to me, first of all, the title I loved, so I immediately was interested in reading it. But as I started reading it, I realized it wasn't like anything that I'd read before, especially in this genre. And I don't even know what this genre is, but I consider it sort of Americana genre. And I love stories that give us a bit of an escape, and talk about, especially in this story, talk about what it's actually like to be a human being, especially a young human being growing up. Because a lot of the stories that we see these days, especially in film, television's doing a better job with it, in my opinion, these days, but especially in film, a lot of those stories don't really care about that much. All they care about is there's a character and that character has a conflict and here's how we resolve it. This story really sort of gets into what it's like to be a young girl in Valley Sue's situation, and I just enjoyed that. I mean, the role itself was kind of secondary to the story. I love the idea of the role, and I love the idea of creating this guy, but really it's about sort of this guy sort of shapes the story and becomes her head and heart at points, and that's what I really loved about it.